Welcome back to the Oddcast. This is Paul.
And I'm Ricky.
And we're just two odd dudes who decided to start a podcast without Alex.
Yeah. Well, Alex is gone. As you could see, by him not being here. If you listen with your eyes. But if not...
That always confuses me.
I know. It confuses me too, but I feel like we have to stick to it now because we've done it for so long.
That's on you guys.
Yeah.
I'm never going to use that.
I know. Yeah. Listen with your eyes and watch with your ears. It's confusing. But if you are listening in, well, we are just thankful that you're here. And we are actually having the privilege of having Paul on today. And we're going to discuss something really important.
One of my favorite topics.
Yep. We're going to discuss whether or not we could survive a zombie apocalypse and how we would choose to do so.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, so we'll get into all the nitty-gritty. We have to lay out the foundation first before we go into the intro. We are talking about, like, the average understanding of zombies. We're not talking about, like, crazy, fast, scary zombies.
Okay, so we're talking about, like, the slow-walking ones.
But hang on, not the slow. We're talking, like, middle of the road.
Okay.
We're going, like, average zombie. Not the fastest zombie you've ever imagined or seen on screen, but also not, like, the cartoon slow one that's like, because that was, like everyone would destroy that guy.
Right.
So we're talking about like the middle. They could like run every once in a while, but they don't like run endlessly sprinting.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where we're going with this. Let's get to the Oddcast. All right. So we've already established on this podcast multiple times, if you've listened to not any episode, but many of the episodes, you know, Paul is a black belt, and we like to make fun of him and say he does karate and all that stuff, but he does taekwondo.
That's right. Yeah,
right?
taekwondo.
Mm-hmm. But it's more fun to say he does karate because it's not what he does, and it's funny to make fun of him. But we love him.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, he makes fun of us back too. You don't see it as often because he's behind the camera. Now he's in front of it. So he obviously knows how to defend himself. And so we were going about this when we were kind of discussing it beforehand, what we're going to understand as surviving is its survival skills. So it can't be like just what we have in our house. You know, there can't be any weapons here. We have to go somewhere. Like if it was just the random middle of the day, something happened and a zombie apocalypse happened. What are we going to do? How are we going to game plan to survive? Right. Just with random everyday items, because we're assuming that all those other items start to run out.
Yep. So,
Paul, with your thought process, where are you? What is your first steps if you're leaving work and you hear on the radio that the zombie apocalypse is hitting? Assuming the radio still works.
Well, first I want to say that I am not going to talk about my actual plan because I don't want anybody to copy it. So I'm going to put that off to the side.
Yeah, you guys can't know where he's going to be. It's this hidden bunker.
That's right. You're not allowed to know.
It's actually underneath his apartment building. He's been digging it for the last 2 years.
They know nothing.
It's a secret tunnel. It goes to the mall, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, it's the best place. It has all of it connects to everything. It's
obviously,
great.
The food court will still be open in the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Somebody has to work somewhere, right? You gotta get food somehow. So I've thought a lot about this, and it's hard because
which is hilarious, by the way.
Why? Why is that?
So why would you spend so much time thinking about this?
Because you never know, man. Especially in the world we live in, you never know.
I guess that's true. Just be prepared for anything, like a Boy Scout, but we weren't Boy Scouts.
So I've thought a lot about this, and first off, I'm not like one of the crazy people that like hoards a bunch of stuff.
Right, right.
Somebody that we know, one of my best friends, his dad is one of those people.
Yeah.
And their house is just full of stuff all the time. I'm not one of those people. So if it were to go down right now, I'm kind of out of luck because I have like literally nothing in the fridge.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. It can't be about like what's at our house and any weapons we have or any food we have, because I also have nothing in my fridge but a bunch of soda and half a gallon of expired milk.
Well, that milk will get you far for sure.
Yeah, I'll throw it at the zombies. The jug will just take one out for sure.
Oh, man. So I guess the first thing would be to like go for the food, right? Like, you got to get food as much as possible. So the closest areas over by us is obviously Walmart's a good one, but you're going to have to fight for your food. So
that's true.
Make sure that you're ready to fight for your food.
At Walmart?
At Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a normal weekend,
That's true. It would not be. And Walmart people are a different type of people.
That's right.
I'm going to Costco.
You're going to Costco. See,
I don't have a membership, but I assume at that point, it's not about whether or not you have a membership. It's just about getting in.
Right. I've never been to Costco. My family was like a Sam's Club kind of household. So
that's lesser for sure.
Right. So I don't even know what Costco has. Like you've said, like I know people say like they have huge amounts of food and other products. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. It's literally just a giant warehouse of giant things. It's phenomenal. So like
I just expect like giant, just overpriced, or not overpriced, but like oversized things. So like you say, like they have huge things. I'm expecting like a can. That's
no. Not everything. Not everything is bigger.
Oh, okay.
It's just like the quantities of things are. Some things are just bigger, right? But like, if you were to go to Costco right now, like when we went this weekend we celebrated Erica's birthday this last weekend. Mm-hmm. Charlie and I, we went to Costco to buy all the food. When we went, I estimated I needed 4 pounds of hamburger meat for the burgers we were doing that one night. The smallest package of meat that they had, of hamburger meat, was 7 pounds. Right?
That's like the smallest?
That was the smallest package they had. Right? That's just how everything at Costco is. Like they and it's not just the size, it's like the quantity. So like the tubs of butter, like Country Crock butter?
Yeah.
You go to Walmart, you buy a tub, right? Yeah. They don't have single tubs of butter at the Costco we were at. Like, they have the Country Crock, and it's a 2-pack. So it's 2 of those big ones. It's 2 of them. Like, everything is just mass quantity. You're buying everything in bulk.
Gotcha.
But what's great about Costco is not only do they have all the food, they've got clothes there, they got books there. So, if we hole up in there, we got tons of food for a while. We got clothes. We got all the detergents, and they got washers and dryers there, appliances. So, like, we can do whatever we want.
See, this one of the scariest things for me, though, and again, this is why I've thought about this a lot, is that with those big warehouses, how many other people are trying to get into those warehouses?
That's okay. If we get there first and we close the door, we'll be fine.
But those places have so many doors. We don't have enough people to, like...
No, all the doors lock, man. It's just the roll-up doors in the front. Those are the ones you got to deal with. All the rest of the place is secure. They got chain link fence and stuff. We just got to get in. We got to let certain people in that we know. We got to have a secret code ready to go. And then we close those rolly doors.
We just fight off everybody that tries to
let everyone else be like, hey, you got to fend for yourself, man. But you got crazy amount of food. You got all the appliances you need. You got clothes. You got books. They got couches in there. They got beds. They got like kayaks. We could just kayak around. If the earth floods,
no, that's different.
Going to Costco.
Different apocalypse.
I'll be fine. They got kayaks.
Okay.
And they probably got coolers that float. So I'll just
jump in a cooler.
If worst comes to worst, or I put my food in the cooler and just tow it behind me in my kayak.
Oh yeah. So Waterworld meets zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, exactly. But everything you could possibly need is at Costco. Now the only thing I'm not sure. Now that I'm thinking through it, is I don't know how I would defend myself with things at Costco because I don't remember what's there 100% because I don't go that often.
Do they have like a sporting section or?
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they have any like sport things outside of just classic like games for the backyard.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't have like a hunting section or anything like that.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they don't. But I'm also trying to think about like, I don't even think they have like a landscaping section. Because, landscaping tools are dangerous.
Yeah.
I could take out a good amount of zombies with a rake.
Most of the martial arts weapons that I use are all old farming tools. Like that's what they did. Like the farmers couldn't practice or defend themselves with other weapons because the military at the time would just
take the weapons.
Take all the weapons away. So all they had was farming tools. So we could just start changing farming tools out.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the other place we go, Home Depot. Home Depot is like, I mean, there's no food there. But, man, if one of us went to Home Depot and one of us went to Costco and we found a way to share resources, we would be unstoppable.
Yeah.
We could reinforce all of our doors with wood.
Right. Well,
it's never straight. None of the wood at Home Depot is straight, but we could do it.
Yeah, and, with the price of wood right now, like, that'd be
we could just sell it.
We could sell it.
We could make money, and we could profit off of
wood
the
would be
apocalypse.
a good thing to start trading. Yeah.
But, I mean, all the saws.
Yeah.
You protect yourself there.
Have batteries for days for all of the tools.
That's true. Batteries. Lots of lights.
Ooh, lights. Yeah.
You need light bulbs in the apocalypse. Well, I don't know. Will we have electricity? I think electricity might go down.
Well, the electricity will go down, but we'll have, like, generators.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Just getting gas is going to be difficult.
Yeah. But we could figure that out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at Costco. They got gas at Costco.
Oh, there you go.
See, we figured it out. If we can merge Costco and Home Depot, we have created the perfect anti-zombie apocalypse. I don't know, survival kit.
Survival kit.
Yeah,
those two places.
Yeah, we need to hit up Costco and Home Depot and pitch this idea. We need a Shark Tank them, right? We need to go to them and be like, look, we've got this great idea, and the great idea is that you two should do a collab with us, okay? And we'll call it the Odd Zombie Apocalypse Survival Kit.
Yeah.
Right, and the only thing that we'll add is the word odd, okay? And maybe our faces on it somewhere.
Right.
We'll be the test dummies.
Yeah.
Well, they won't test the tools on us, but we'll use the product, right? But then you get the saws from Home Depot, you get some wood, you get some light bulbs, you get some gas from Costco, some food from Costco, some pants from Costco. Man, Costco's got a lot of cargo pants.
Oh.
That would come in handy in apocalypse. It's not fashion forward.
No, you need pockets though.
But you need the pockets, because what if you find stuff on the road?
Yeah.
You got to have the pockets.
See, I was thinking like I need pockets for knives. I need a lot of pockets to put all my knives in. So.
But we only have Home Depot knives, so they're all utility blades.
Yeah, that's
not as effective.
So we need those two, Costco, Home Depot, and then we need to add in like a Cabela's.
Oh, there you go. See, Cabela's is the most dangerous place, though.
Yeah.
Because you think all the guns, people are definitely going there.
Right.
I think they go there before they go to Costco.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
people are weird. They're like, I got to protect myself. And I'm like, I got to get food, man.
See, and that's why I like Walmart. Like, our area has a Walmart with a Sam's Club right next to it. So,
okay. You're trying to play the odds there.
Yeah, exactly.
Proximity.
You just build a bridge on the roof.
Oh, okay.
And you can go from one to the next.
Yeah.
You can have that entire space to yourself.
Yeah.
You got the hunting section in Walmart, and then you got all the food and all that stuff in Sam's Club. So it's kind of like a Costco, like a lower level Costco.
I'm just thinking though, man, security at Walmart is poor. There is no way you're keeping people out. All they got is those glass doors on the front.
Oh yeah,
zombies gonna
gates,
bust through that, man. Yeah, they just let anybody steal anything from Walmart. They lose like $1 billion a year in shoplifting. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they lose I think it's almost $1 billion. It's something crazy, but they make so much money they don't care. But my number could be way off. Don't fact check me because I'm probably wrong. But it's a crazy amount, and they just tell their employees just let it go because it's not worth the potential harm that could come with these people.
I don't know though. Like I've seen those security guards run after people, chase them down in the parking lot
at Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh well, you got a crazy Walmart, man. Yeah, most Walmarts they don't care. You're up in the west side. You're in the rich fancy place.
Yeah, those security
guards. It's a rich Walmart.
They'll
Any
go
other
after
Walmart,
someone.
they're just letting you go. Now Target, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you at Target. Well, here's my thought.
Okay.
We go to Home Depot and or Costco. We pitch our idea. Then they make this, right?
Right.
It'll be the perfect survival kit. But if we had to survive, I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm going to Home Depot because we could hunt for food with enough things from Home Depot. Like we could make weapons from Home Depot.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think you got to think. I was just thinking about the food at Costco. If the power goes out, it's gonna go bad quick.
Yeah, it's true.
Then we're done because they got a lot of freezer stuff. So I'm going to Home Depot. Home Depot's my new place. I'm going to build some weapons. We could build a catapult. I don't know how effective that would be against zombies, but we could do it.
What are you going to use the catapult for?
I don't know, but we could do it. Why not? Think of this. They got ceiling fans there. That's just like a giant. If you take a ceiling fan off of a ceiling and you still find a way to power it, That's just a giant blade ready to take out some zombies.
Yeah, it is.
You put a whole wall of ceiling fans out front, there's no way they're getting through that.
Right at head level.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because they're dumb.
And then
you
got
run right into it. Bah, bah, bah.
What are we going to do with the crawling ones, though? Because you know the crawling zombies are going to get underneath that.
Yeah, that's true. We, lawnmowers. Turn them sideways.
Upside down.
Yep, there you go. They can't crawl over that. You cut your fingers up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
See, Home Depot's got everything.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna live forever in Home Depot.
Yeah.
We should just go live there right now.
Yeah, let's go.
If you go live at Home Depot right now,
mm-hmm.
right, and you have to pick something to defend yourself, what's the first thing? What's the first aisle you're going to? Where are you going?
Oh man, that's a hard one. I'd probably go to like the saws and the drills and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like you get
that little alcove that's got all the tools.
Yeah. I live there sometimes because there's just so much fun stuff there.
Yeah, I can't afford any of it, but it's cool to look at. I
realized there was a point in my life when I used to go with my dad to Home Depot all the time, and I used to hate it.
Yeah.
Just because you're a kid, and I realize now that I'm an adult.
Yeah. And you wish you knew what Home Depot was really like when you were a kid.
Right. Well, now it's like I actually have joy going there, and I spend hours and hours there. Whereas like when I was a kid, I couldn't wait to like get out of there.
Right. And it smells amazing.
It's so good, man.
Yeah.
I love Home Depot.
But
Home Depot, if you guys want to sponsor us,
we would love that.
Oh man,
Lowe's sucks. We hate Lowe's. That should get us a sponsor right there. Home Depot, you're the best. Lowe's, you suck. Still don't like you, Lowe's. Never coming back.
Stupid Lowe's.
Ever. But I agree. I used to do that same thing with my dad at Home Depot. Be like, oh, why are we here? Now, I love it. That's where I spend all my money.
Yeah, man. It's
most
so
of it.
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would go to the saws, you know.
I think that's a good call.
Biggest blade I possibly can. Put a Milwaukee on there and shoo.
Yeah. Think if you put like a saw, like a sawzall and a pulley, right? Like a cord, and you attach it to the end of a giant piece of like 2x4. Think of the reach you could have and just chopping zombies. He's like, it'd be great, man. You wouldn't have to get even close to it.
I wouldn't use a sawzall though. They're so hard to control even with the handle. Like why would you put it on a 2x4? You wouldn't have no control over that thing. That blade's flipping all over the place. You're not gonna do anything.
Well, what other kind of saw are you gonna put on it?
Oh man, just a circular saw.
Circular saw. We could do that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we'd be okay though. Like I honestly think we could survive.
Us? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'd survive. Now, if we brought Alex in, I don't think he'd make it. He's too tall.
Well, I mean, every group needs a comic relief.
Right. Well, he's just too tall, man. He sticks out. Like I'm average height. Yeah. I can blend in with a crowd. You're about the same height. If zombies are coming, Alex's head is so high above us, him and Israel, right?
Yeah.
If those two are with us, if our friend Israel is with us, those two are so tall that like they become the vantage point from a far distance away.
But hey, listen to this. We'd be in the front taking care of everything at like our head level, and then they'd be behind us shooting over our heads.
Oh,
I would
that's
trust
true.
them.
Yeah.
I would trust them behind us.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah. I don't think I would. Right. I love both of those men, but I would not give them a nail gun standing behind me. That would just be like one of them would just
get
be
a nail right to the back of our head.
Those two, the friendship they have, they'd just be goofing behind us, and someone would get shot with a nail gun.
Yeah, definitely.
And it would be one of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm just thinking about it, man. That you got to think of like the line of sight. We could get like if we crouch down, we could duck behind things. They're so tall. If they crouch down, they still got the hair flowing above something. Zombies are coming after them first. And also you think about biblical times. Who are the great warriors that you always want to kill first? The big ones,
the tall people,
because they got the reach, man. That's what I'm saying. We don't have the reach, but we can manufacture the reach with some 2x4s, right?
Right. Yeah.
But then when they're there, we'll hide it. We'll be like, I'm just short. Don't get me. And then back. Right? But there, you look at those guys. That's a target right there. That's a walking target.
You think the zombies are gonna go after the tall people?
I think they go for the tall people first.
Yeah.
Like they're dumb, but I think they're smart enough to think like he's tall. We got to take care of him first.
Right.
Because if these are zombies that infect and make other zombies, you want tall zombies too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta think. You gotta think like a zombie would think. And I think they're taking Alex and Israel. I don't think they want us at first because they don't know how dangerous we are.
Well, they look at us and they know how dangerous. The zombies don't want to mess with us in the first place.
That is true. We are pretty aggressive looking. That's right. I mean, look at us on camera right now. It's pretty aggressive.
And if you're watching with your ears, you can just tell how scary we are.
That is true. That is true. We are scary. Listen how deep my voice is.
I did the thing and I didn't mess it up.
What happened?
Oh,
you did do the thing.
The
Good
watching
job.
with your
Good job.
ears.
Yeah. I didn't even catch it. See, I just ignored it this point.
Dude, it took me so hard. I had to focus real bad to make sure I didn't mess that up. I don't know how you guys do that.
Some of the things we say on here is so dumb. But you know what? It gets a laugh.
It does get a laugh.
Okay, so we talked about this earlier. You don't know I'm going to say this, but we talked about this before. We talked about whether or not you could fight a kangaroo.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I was against you.
I was here on that episode.
Yep. You were over there.
I was over in the corner in my chair.
Yeah, we put you in the corner in here.
Yep.
And I don't have faith that you could defeat a kangaroo.
You really don't think so?
I think you could defeat an average kangaroo. But you know the guy I'm talking about, the picture of the kangaroo that looks roided out?
Yeah, the super jacked one.
Yeah. That one, I'm scared you don't got a chance. For the sole fact of the tail, okay? But I'm putting that aside. I'm going to trust you that you can take a kangaroo.
Okay.
Right? Now, last week we talked about crazy animals and training them.
Right?
I got to say, although the dolphin is cool, if we were in a zombie apocalypse, the animal sidekick I'd want is a kangaroo. And I want the big jacked guy. I think that guy, he could leap over all of them. If I'm in trouble, he'll put me in his pouch and he'll leap me to safety. I think it's the best animal to have trained on your side if a zombie apocalypse happens. So I think the Australians are literally the best trained people to survive a zombie apocalypse. Well, that's literally everything there tries to kill you.
That's what I was going to say. They already have everything trying to kill them at all times anyway. So, I mean, yeah, they would be in the best situation for that.
Right. They train every day for this.
Yeah.
Have you heard of like the birds there that do like the swooping thing?
No, tell me about it.
So like there's these birds. Don't fact check me on this one. This one I just heard on, I don't remember where I heard it, but it's a story. We can fact check me, but then tell me I'm right if I'm right.
Please fact check him.
You go out and there's this season where they call it like, I think it's like swooping, and they like just dive at people. For whatever reason during this certain time of year in Australia, the birds just kind of go crazy and they just like attack. They like dive at people for whatever reason.
Just because they're...
Normally you look this stuff up, but you're over here, so...
Yeah, no.
Just because of whatever,
just
like
mad?
The time of year, it just like their brain, and they're like, wow, right? And they attack people. Everything is trying to kill you, even like the little birds there. And then they got the spiders.
Oh,
we won't talk about that for you because we know Paul freaks out.
I don't know if you've heard about these, but you guys gonna need to look this up. I don't remember if it was Australia. I think it's Australia.
Probably.
It's like once every like 7 years.
Oh, yeah, the spiders falling from the sky?
Yeah, it rains spiders.
No.
That's stupid.
I would rather deal with a zombie apocalypse than the falling from the sky spiders.
I will never go to Australia. Ever.
I'm going to go to New Zealand, though.
Oh, yeah.
There's less bugs there.
Is there?
There is, because of the climate. And that's where they film Lord of the Rings.
It's
true. Like almost all the most deadly things in the world are from Australia, or live in Australia.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Crazy.
I mean, that's why they were sent there in the first place, right? Because
if a zombie apocalypse starts, it's going to start in Australia.
Yeah.
And then they're going to figure out how to get off the island.
Yeah.
That's a movie right there. We just created a movie. That is the main plot of a movie. Australia, something deadly or radioactive bites somebody in Australia. Everyone in Australia turns to zombies, and they find a way to get to America. They swim here.
I'm going to write this right now.
This is a great script.
Yep.
Someone write it that's listening. Or don't. That's fine too. But if you do, just give me a shout out in it. Don't name a zombie after me, though. That's offensive. I want to be a main character. Okay?
No. They'll name one of the animals after you.
I'm cool with that. A kangaroo,
the kangaroo, yeah.
The kangaroo.
The kangaroo.
Ricky.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd be Ricky Roo.
Ricky Roo.
That's great.
Aww.
That also, don't call me Ricky Roo.
That's his new nickname. Everybody call him that in the
realized that our friends listen to this, and that is what
comment section. Call him Ricky Roo.
Oh no!
Yes.
My mom listens to this. She's gonna call me Ricky Roo.
Yes. Ricky Roo. Oh, little Ricky Roo.
I've ruined my reputation.
It's perfect. I love this.
Why did this happen to me? Oh no!
Yep.
I don't want to be Ricky Roo.
Let's make it trending on Twitter. On Instagram?
Luckily, we never get on our Twitter, so
Yeah,
I think
that's
we'll be
true.
okay. That's my bad.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm glad you brought it up.
You know, let's blame someone else. I think
somebody
it's
who's not
Beth
here.
Bezos' fault.
Oh, I was going to blame Alex, but
No,
Beth Bezos.
we already said he's gonna die in the zombie apocalypse. That's rude enough.
No.
And I don't think it's because of he's incapable. I think it's just because he's the biggest target.
No, we have to protect him because of his air fryer.
That's true.
He needs to make us all of the air fryer food,
us
man.
delicious food in his air fryer.
Yeah, we need to protect him.
Again, that he can't. That skill becomes unhelpful in the zombie apocalypse. We determine there's no power.
I will make power happen. I'm an electrician. I will make it happen.
You're gonna build a wheel and just make Israel run in it to power things.
Absolutely, so that we can have our air fryer food.
Yeah,
it's important.
Which animal are you bringing, or do you want to be your sidekick then? Because I said kangaroo, and you didn't seem very convinced.
See, here's the thing.
If you say like a rat or something, I'm gonna punch you.
What? No. Why would I do a rat?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, I've found a love for the movie I Am Legend.
Oh yeah.
So I have to go with a German Shepherd.
Why did you have to bring up that movie, man? It's so sad.
It's so good though.
It's so good. So, Will Smith is amazing.
I have to go with the German Shepherd. I have to go with dog. Probably not Dozer. Dozer wouldn't help us at all.
Dozer would be scared. But man, when we're scared, he would cuddle us so well.
Oh yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
But then we would die together because he would not. I mean, he would bite, but he wouldn't do much.
He's really bad at learning protect.
Yeah, but he does protect naturally, which is pretty great. Whenever I hear things in the middle of the night and I jump up and I go running downstairs, like the typical thing, he runs downstairs with me, and as soon as I go out the front door of the garage, he runs up the stairs and sits at the edge of the bed to protect Erica. Oh. So naturally he knows. I just feel like the size of him, not going to help as much.
Nah, don't think so.
He would get the crawling zombies real well.
Well,
he would attack them.
I don't know. He might run away from them.
No, man. He would attack. If we're in danger, he'd protect us.
Okay.
If anybody else is, he would be he didn't care. He'd play ball.
I'm just saying, if I'm gonna trust a dog, it probably won't be Dozer.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust him with my life either. But I would definitely trust a kangaroo more than a dog because man, just 1-2 punch from a kangaroo, that's gonna take out some zombies. They can jump 9 feet, bro.
I don't know if I want
9 feet.
I don't know if I want the animal to be helpful in the fight or just as a guard dog, just to warn of things coming.
But think of a kangaroo, how high up that thing can get on its tail, right? And it's all springing up. It's and then all of a sudden it'd be looking at you
right.
There's an enemy coming.
Uh-huh.
But then you seen how they put their weight on their tail and they kick?
Yeah.
That's their number one attack move.
Right.
Right? If you're playing Smash Bros, that's the A button move.
Yeah.
That thing,
power kick.
That's just going to take out zombie after zombie. It's best of both worlds, man.
Is it just going to knock him down though, or is it going to take him out?
No, man, it can kill people with its kick.
Right, but only if it the zombie's already dead though.
Right, but it could just keep hitting them and smash them into a million pieces. Your dog, what's it gonna do? Is it gonna bark? That's not very helpful.
It is if you need it to bark.
Okay. Well, that was a great argument there, Paul.
Hey, listen,
barking's helpful if you need barking.
If I am in a situation where I need to have somebody or something tell me when there's an enemy, I would much rather have the dog there to warn me than a kangaroo.
We are in the Home Depot warehouse.
Yeah.
We have already created a narrow entryway where they have to come through.
Okay, so your kangaroo is going to be guarding the front door.
Yes.
And my dog is going to be guarding the back door.
Okay. Could you...
Does that make sense? I feel like my logic is sound on this one, so I don't know what the problem is. Why are we arguing this? We both get an animal.
Think through the movie plot right now. You got the Australian zombies coming to Home Depot in Phoenix, Arizona. And we're just playing with tools in the middle of Home Depot. And you got a kangaroo at the front and a dog at the back. And we're just sitting there like idiots playing in the tool section.
We would be the idiots just playing in the tool section too.
We would have no idea that our lives were in danger. We'd
What's
just be,
going on?
like, man, that would look that light would look really good in my house. We'd just be planning out our future homes,
kicking things through the door, and you're like, "Oh, that's pretty cool."
Oh my!
But these tools, though.
Oh my goodness! All right. Well, I think what we really figured out is
that we both would just screw around with the toys the whole time.
We probably wouldn't survive.
We'd be too enamored by
so
all
much
the fun stuff.
Yeah, hanging out and spending the night in Home Depot together. But the other thing is, we figured out that we have a great movie idea in our minds.
Right. Yeah.
And so, we need to figure out how we're gonna make this happen. Okay, we're switching things.
All right.
Okay, because now this is getting into a whole nother level.
Okay, so now we're making a movie.
Yeah. About the zombie apocalypse that we are going to allegedly survive.
Right.
Okay? We're going back to We Survive.
Okay.
Who do you want to play you in the movie?
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. What? Feel like he would be perfect. Small white guy, big black dude. That makes so much sense to me. What?
I did not see that coming.
No, it wouldn't be
Dwayne the Rock. He looks just like me.
Looks just like me. No, it'd probably be like Chris Pratt or somebody like that.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Okay, but imagine Dwayne the Rock Johnson interacting with my pet kangaroo. They're just having like a flex off.
Yeah. Staring at each other, doing the peck thing.
Who's the stronger one here? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think Chris Pratt is probably more feasible.
Yeah.
But also probably a better fit comparatively. Man, who would I have play me? That's a hard question.
Yeah.
I don't know any. Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yep.
Okay.
As Harry Potter, though.
So is he like a cosplayer?
Yeah. He's pretending.
He's a Harry Potter cosplayer.
Yeah. He's acting like Harry Potter, who's acting as someone in the middle of a apocalypse.
So he's just having a psychological breakdown.
Yeah. He's Daniel Radcliffe.
Right.
Playing a character that is acting like Harry Potter in the midst of a zombie apocalypse.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's deep, man.
Yeah.
That's meta right
That'd be
there.
a good role for him. He might actually have fun with that.
I'm a guy playing a guy
disguised as another guy.
Playing Harry Potter, playing a guy trying to survive a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Yeah, that would actually be funny.
Yeah, it would be. It would be good.
But are we going for like a comedy then?
No. So I honestly don't think Dan Radcliffe would fit. I don't know who would play me. You know who I'd want?
Yeah.
And this is sad because he can't do it because he's gone.
He's gone. Who's this?
Paul Washer.
Ooh,
man, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I love Fast and Furious movies.
I do too.
Don't judge us. We like them.
They're fun.
I haven't seen number 9. I don't know what it's like when they go to space or whatever, but or 10 or 11 or whatever number they're on.
To the moon.
I've seen through like 7. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm in on it.
Yeah. Family to the moon.
Paul Washer, I'd want him to play me. If he was still here, it'd be great. He'd have like that one good line right at the end.
Yeah.
And then me and my kangaroo would drive off into the sunset.
Riding on his back or in his little pouch.
I would be in the pouch, man. Paul Washer would be in the pouch of a kangaroo. Just be hopping away.
That's right.
And then he'd have a nitrous button and it would just zoom.
Can we still have Vin Diesel do our voiceover?
Oh,
though?
yeah, of course. Yeah. Vin Diesel is definitely involved somehow. He's the head zombie.
Oh.
Twist right there. This is the Fast and Furious movie.
That's all it is.
You said Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
That's right, I did. It's going to be a crossover. Yeah. It'll be alternative universe.
Fast and
zombie
Furious
apocalypse.
10. They face zombies. Family zombies.
Family. Love it.
How do we get here? I don't understand how this happens each week. So, we've determined.
We can't be trusted together.
We can't. No, this is not good. We've determined I don't know what we determined that we probably wouldn't survive the apocalypse if it was us two together because we'd just be playing in Home Depot.
Yeah, we need some other people to help us.
Yeah,
for sure.
We'd need some stakes, not like STEAKSs, but like it'd be like high stakes. We need someone to protect.
I'm fine with stakes.
We could have stakes too.
Okay,
but we need someone to protect, right?
Right. Yeah.
Oh man, they have Traegers at Home Depot. We could use a Traeger for the first time.
Smoke some steaks.
I want a Traeger so bad. You think you can eat zombie? Or is that like eating human?
No, I wouldn't trust that. No.
All right, never mind. So we determined that we need somebody there with us to protect.
Right.
But if you had the dog, what would you name your dog?
Dog meat.
You give him a real name.
Frank.
Frank.
Yeah.
Frank the German Shepherd.
Frank, yeah.
My kangaroo's name is Carl.
Carl?
With a K, though.
Ooh, yeah.
Carl with a K.
Carl.
And I'm going to put a dog collar on him. Well, we're not totally sure what just happened. We had some tech issues. Seems like we have some things that are overheating. So we're just going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Paul, give them your words of wisdom since you're sitting in the throne of Alex.
If you're in a zombie apocalypse, get a kangaroo. Name him Carl. And put a dog collar on him. Because why not? It's just the right thing to do.
The little tag will have the Home Depot address on it. so they know where to return him.
I love this idea. I really want to make
this
a
is
script.
a movie script, man.
I really want to
tell
make
you.
this.
We will act this one day, I promise you. Or Chris Pratt and Paul Washer will do it for us when we're all in heaven.
And we're going to have Vin Diesel try and voice over it. We'll see.
He'll be the lead zombie.
Lead zombie.
Well, anyways, thank you so much, guys. We know this episode's a little bit shorter. Hopefully we can fix the tech issues that we're experiencing and have everything good for you next week. We appreciate all that you do, writing in, commenting, sending us messages. It's just such an awesome ability. It's such an awesome thing to be able to have the ability to communicate with you guys through Instagram and those things. So please keep reaching out to us. Let us know if you have any ideas you want to hear us talk about, you want to hear Paul argue about, or me and Alex, whatever you want. Thanks again. Remember, stay off.